Hey guys, it's Olympus the Loomer here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be filming the tutorial for the popular Loomigurumi Sloth. This sloth is so requested the moment I posted my TikTok compilation, and this guy popped. A lot of you guys wanted to make this guy, and unfortunately someone has already asked the designer to film the tutorial first, so I had to wait. But now the designer talked to me and said that I could film the tutorial for the Loomigurumi Sloth. And also, you guys, this super cute and adorable Loomigurumi Sloth is designed by the one and the only, another great friend of mine, Zimmy_Looms on Instagram and Zimmy Looms on YouTube. I will surely put all her links down below, her YouTube and Instagram, so you guys can follow her. She has an amazing account, you guys. She is so talented. Each time she posts, she come up with the cutest, the best designs ever, so you guys should definitely follow her, and she is so sweet as well. So this is designed by another great friend of mine, Zimmy, and I am doing the tutorial for her, so I'm really grateful. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started with the materials that we are going to be needing to make this cutie. So first, you are going to need your hook, and Mr. Sloth has my hook, so you are going to need a hook for this design. And you are also going to need a safety not safety eyes. Well, you are going to need safety eyes, but you are also going to need a C-clip or stitch marker. So I'm using my C-clip as always. And just like what I said earlier, you are also going to need something for the eyes. And as usual, I will be using the safety eye, so we are going to use 3. So why 3? 1 is going to be for the nose, and the other 2 is going to be for the eyes. And this size, by the way, is the 10mm safety eyes. But if you do not have safety eyes, you can use the pony beads, or if you do not have any pony beads or safety eyes, you can use bands as well. You're just gonna grab 3 rubber bands and twist them onto your hook twice, creating 3 loops, and put it to 1 band and slip knot it. And you are also going to need some bands too. And I'm sorry for the crinkling. So today I will be using 2 different colors, 2 types of green. So this neon green and this neon green opaque and neon green silicone. So the neon green opaque is going to be for the accents, so just like this tan skin tone, and this neon green silicone is going to be for the body. So we are going to need to use 2 colors, and also you guys, you are also going to need 1 black rubber band for the smile here, and I do not have my black rubber band, so let me get it in a few bit. So I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna open my cabinet with my rubber bands. So I got it, you guys. So I'm sorry about that. But again, you guys, you are gonna need black. And also, you guys, band count will be in the description box below as always. So they are rough band counts. So you can go to the description box now to see how many bands you are going to need to make this super cute and adorable Loomigurumi Sloth. I love it. And lastly, you guys, you're also going to need some stuffing. So yeah, that's everything that we are gonna need to use to make this so cute and adorable Loomigurumi Sloth. And without further ado, let's get started with the actual pattern. So the first thing that we are going to do or make are the arms here. And so this is the arms, obviously. And we want to make 2. So I already made 1 off camera. And also, you guys, in most of my tutorials, I'd recommend you guys having an extra hook to, you know, grab, to hold your pieces so that, you know, it's just nice to have an extra hook. So yeah, we are going to do the arms now, and I am going to show you guys one today, and you're gonna have to pause the video and rewind to make yourself one more. So let's get started with making our arms. So we are gonna use our accent color first, and that's going to be my neon green opaque, and I'm not putting them on frame because they might be disturbing. So I'm just putting them on top here. So you cannot see it. I have my camera zoomed in, but if you're wondering where I am right now, I'm putting my bands because they're in their packages. So yeah, let's get started. So the first row for our arms is going to be a magic ring of 6 stitches. And if you guys do not know how to make a magic ring, I want you guys to pay attention so that you are gonna know how to do a magic ring. And if you guys do not know what a magic ring is, it's the start of all Loomigurumi project. And yeah, so this is how you make a magic ring. First, you want to grab your hook. Then you want to grab, we are going to start using our accent color first. So again, this neon green opaque, or the lighter green, is going to be for my accent color, and this neon green, or the darker green, is going to be for my body color. So first thing that you are going to do is grab your hook, and I'm sorry guys for the dog barking. So what you're going to do is you grab your hook and one band accent color, and you want to put it onto your hook. Now what you want to do next is kind of twist it going to the left. So a twist, and you want to put this twisted side onto your hook. Like so. And you want to grab, so now you have 2 loops on your hook, or if you twist, you have an 8 shape or figure 8. What you're going to do is you want to grab a hold of this left side, left loop, and you want to twist it again and put this twisted side on your hook again. So now you have something that looks like this, and this is called a triple looped cap band. Now we want to grab another band, and we want to slide this triple looped cap band onto that band, like so, and we want to reclaim the other end and onto our hook. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We want to push this right one over this one on the left, like so. Now we want to go back to our triple loop cap band, like so. You have your triple loop cap band in your first stitch, and you grab a 1 band again, and you are going to slide it through the cap band only, like so, and you want to reclaim the other end. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. So we used to have 1 loop, now 2 loops, now we have 3. So what you're going to do now is you want to put these 2 right ones over this one on the left. So the left will always have 1 loop in it, and the right will always have 2 loops, and these 2 loops on the right will always be pulled over this one on the left, like so. And we want to go back into our triple loop cap band and do the same thing until we have 6. So 1 band, slide onto the cap band only, reclaim the other end, and now you have 3 loops. Pull this 2 right ones over this one on the left, like so. And we want to do the same thing until we have 6. And this is my 6th and last stitch for my magic ring. And to count the stitches that we have, they are the teardrop shapes that's going on a circular motion. Always remember that our stitches are these teardrop shapes that's going on a circular motion, not going forward or sideways in a circular motion. So let's count how many teardrop shapes we have that's going on a circular motion. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this loop on your hook is your 6th stitch. So that is how you make a magic ring. So what you're going to do next is grab your C-clip or stitch marker and just simply put it to the band that's on your hook, like so. Our second row is going to be a single, single, and increase, and after this row we are gonna end up with 8 stitches. And if you do not know, if you guys do not know what an increase is, it's increasing, like putting 2 stitches instead of 1 in each stitch to create 2 stitches and to increase as well. So increase from the word itself. So let's start this row by doing 2 singles. So 1, 2 will be a single, the third will be an increase, fourth will be a single, fifth will be a single, and sixth will be an increase. So you want to go to your first third drop shape and grab 1 band, and just like the magic ring, we want to pull it through this stitch only, reclaim the other end. You have 3 loops, pull this 2 right ones over the left one, like so. So that's a single, and we want to do 2 singles, so we want to go to the next stitch and do the same thing. Our next stitch will be an increase, so I want you guys to pay attention. So go to your next stitch, 1 band, and stitch like normal, and you want to go back to that same stitch where your last stitch was, and you do a normal stitch again. So that's an increase. 2 stitches in 1 stitch. So let's do our single, single again. So 2 single, so single and single. And this last stitch with a C-clip on will have an increase. So 1 band, pull through the stitch, and stitch 3 loops, go back to the same stitch, and stitch again. And again, like I said earlier, after this row we are gonna have a total of 8 stitches. So let's count if we really have 8 stitches. Let's count how many teardrop shapes that we have that's going on a circular motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th stitch is on our hook. Our next row is going to be 2 single rows using our accent color. So just 1 in each, no increases, just 1 in each. And I'm doing these, I have these 2 bands to represent each row. So I have 1 band here for my first row and the second band for my second row. So what I do is I go to the first stitch and I grab my 1 band, and that's going to be my plot indicator to my first row. And you are just going to go around like normal, doing your single stitches until you reach the band with a C-clip on. So yeah. So I'm done with my first row, and after you're done with your first row, you are still gonna have 8 stitches, and you want to get your C-clip and put to the new band that's on your hook, and do the same thing 1 more time. So single row around. So if Zimmy, if you're watching this, I just want to say thank you so much for always making me film the tutorial for your designs, most of your designs. I really appreciated it. So you are part of my whole YouTube journey, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love you. So I'm done with my second row, you guys, and again we are still gonna have 8 stitches, and we want to take our C-clip off and put to the band that's on your hook. So this row you can decide to stuff this part of your arm. So in this arm I stuffed this part, but today I'm not going to do that because I think it has some shape already. So you may choose to add stuffing, or you may not as well. So I am not going to stuff it, but as I'm talking you can stuff it. But now let's proceed to our next row. Our next row will be single, single, decrease, and we are going to end up with 6 stitches. So if you do not know what a decrease is, it's decreasing, like one is going to be taken away. And if you do not know how to do a decrease, I'm going to try my best to explain and show you guys how to do it. So we want to do 2 single and a decrease. So let's start by doing 2 single. And this time we are switching to our body color. So, yeah. And it's windy. I'm just going to close my door. It's really windy and I have my windows open. So, because it's really hot. Anyways, grab your body color. And since we are doing a color change, we want to grab our different color and pull it through everything. Like so. And just do a normal stitch. And I'm sorry guys for any background noises. And we just want to go to the next stitch and do a normal stitch. So that's 2 single. Our next 2 stitches will be a decrease. So how I do my decrease? I do it by taking the front part of my first stitch that I'm going to be decreasing on, and the back stitch or the back loop of the second stitch that I'm going to decrease on. And I'm just going to grab my band, pull through that stitch only, and do a normal stitch. And that's how you do a decrease, stitching 2 together to form 1 stitch. So let's do our 2 single again. So single and a decrease. So front loop of the first stitch that we are going to decrease on, and the back loop of the second stitch that we are decreasing on, and just stitch like normal. And after this row, we should have a total of 6 stitches, so let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, for the next 5 rows, we are going to do a single row around. And we still are going to end up with 6 stitches. So I have 5 bands here plotted for each row. So this is for my first row, my second row, third row, fourth row, and a 5th row. So I'm going to do the first row with you, and you're going to have to pause the video and make yourself the other 4 rows and come back to me when you're done. So let's do our first row. And as usual, we just want to stitch 1 in each stitch. And every after the rows we do, singles we are still gonna end up with 6 stitches. So yeah. And also you guys, classes for me are starting on August 9, so I'm scared about that, not excited. But yeah. Anyways, once you're done with your row, you're just going to take your C-clip off and put to the bandage on your hook. So now let's pause the video, make our 4 rows, and come back when we are done. Hi guys, and I'm back after I did extra 4 rows off camera. And this is how your arm should be looking like so far. So what you're going to do next is you can just take your C-clip off. And you want to go to your first stitch, grab your body color, pull it through everything, and slip knot. Like so. And we want to add 2 slip knots to our arm for the attaching. So that's first. Now you want to go to the middle part, and you just want to do the same thing. Pull through everything and slip knot. Sorry guys for the dog barking. Then this sidemost part, and slip knot again. Like so. And that's how you do the arms. So after you're done slip knotting them, you can just put it to your extra helping hook. And that's how you do the arms, you guys. So pause the video and rewind and come back to me when you're done, and we are gonna make the legs. So now that we are done doing our arms, we can proceed by doing our legs here. So again, I already made 1 off camera, so I'm going to show you guys how to make 1. So you're gonna have to pause the video and make yourself 1 more, since we need 2 legs. So After the legs, we are going to start by doing our face here, and then last will be the body and sew things, attach things, and we're gonna be done. So let's do our legs. So to start the legs, we want to use our accent color, and as usual, I'll be also telling you guys how when to switch to our body color. First row of the legs is a magic ring of 6 stitches, just like the arms. So I already showed you guys how to do that, so I'm going to go a bit quicker this time. So magic ring of 6 stitches, so that's 1. Go back to my cap band only. And that's my number 2. 3. Vehicle alert. 4. 5 and 6. Like when I was just starting filming tutorials, it would take me a lot of hours to film because I had to cut through things because of the vehicles. But I'm just really happy that, you know, you guys are so understanding, and you know, you don't mind having to listen to a lot of background noises in my video. So I really want to say thank you guys for that. I appreciate all of you. Love all of you. So yeah, so that's a magic ring of 6 stitches. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our next row will be a single and an increase. So single, first stitch will have a single, second will have an increase, still using our accent color. Increase. Number 3 with a single. Number 4 with an increase. Number 5 with a single. And lastly, number 6 with an increase. But yeah, hopefully by next month, by August, I can buy the vlogging microphone. I don't know. But yeah, professional microphone, so that, you know, things would get better and there wouldn't be more background noises, because I don't like that. But yeah, I just really want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much. So after that row, we should have a total of 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our next 2 rows, so let's plot our bands, will be a single row around. So I'm just going to do them both with you, since they are just 2 rows of single. And I'm gonna go a bit quicker because I want to save some filming time here. We don't want to be so slow. And I also showed you guys how to do it already, so I can go quicker, right? But yeah. Yeah. I am done with my first row. I'm now on my second row of single around, and after this row, for 2 rows, we are still gonna have a total of 9 stitches, and we're doing this is going to be the last row where we are going to use our accent color. Sorry if my voice and the way I speak English is annoying. So yeah, I apologize. I hate listening to my voice. It's just I sound like a goat that can speak. This is probably how a goat that can speak sound like. But anyways, we're not here about that. We're not here for that. You are here for the sloth. So yeah, but after you are done with your row, again, you want to grip your C-clip and put it to the balancing hook. Our next row will be a single and a decrease in our body color. So first stitch will have a color change, so your other color and pull through everything and then stitch. And we want to decrease on the next 2 stitches. And do it until we reach the band with the C-clip on. Single increase. Decrease, sorry about that. decrease and single decrease. And this row we are gonna have a total of 6 stitches. So let's count it after we are done. So after you're done with your rows, again you can take your C-clip off and put to the bands on your hook. And let's count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our next 6 rows will be a single row. So let's plot our rubber bands. So I have 6 bands here. Each band represents 1 row. So I'm going to do the first row with you guys, and you're gonna have to pause. You have to pause the video to make yourself the other 5 rows. And I'm also going to do my 5 rows off camera in our body color. And after you are done with that, you want to come back to me when you're done. You know, what's a sloth when you just have your arms and legs? So, yeah. So I'm done with my first row now, so we should still have a total of 6 stitches. And you have to pause the video, make 5 rows off camera like me, and we'll see each other in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back and I did my additional 5 rows, so that's a total of 6 rows of just single row around. And yeah, this is how it should look like. And what we are going to do, just the same with our arms, we want to just take our C-clip off first, not off, then go to the first stitch, then slip knot. Then we want to go in the middle, both sides, and slip knot. Oops, sorry about that. And on the side, and do a slip knot. So this is how we are going to attach it to our body. And after you are done with your slip knots, you can just put it to your helping hook. And that's how you do the legs. So pause the video and make another leg and come back to me when you're done. And we are going to start with our cute face. So just a quick recap, you guys. The things that we made so far before we do our face. We did our legs, hair, and our arms. And as you can see, the legs are 1 row taller than the arms. But yeah, we've made our arms and legs, and now let's start making our face. So we want to start with our accent color, and again, no need to worry, I will keep telling you guys what color bands to use, and also you can see it on your monitor, so don't you worry, be happy. Anyways, first row of our face or head is a magic ring of 6 stitches. So let's do our magic ring of 6 stitches and enjoy the background noises. So I'm gonna go a bit quicker this time too, since I already did the explaining the first part of the video, which is my arms. Showing you guys how to do the arms. And I wasn't actually planning on filming this video, but I was like, I'm not being productive again. I'm on my phone all day, or if I'm charging my phone on the TV. So I waited for my phone to get fully charged, and I played for a bit. I was like, okay, let's stop playing, messing up with our phone. Let's film a video. And I promised Zimmy that her sloth design will be next. So here I am doing the tutorial for it. And yeah, hope you're having a great time so far. So I'm done with my magic ring, and I hope you are too. So let's count if we have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So things really come unexpectedly, and when you start doing it, you start loving it. So it's amazing. So here's Olympus, the inspirational again. Anyways, the next row is going to be a single row around, still in our accent color, and we are gonna end up with 6 stitches. And this is actually the nose part of our baby sloth. And tomorrow I'm going to hopefully film another video. So I'm posting each day now, so that's amazing. You know, because like I'm trying, oops, my C-clip fell. Trying to post and give you guys as many videos as I can, since, you know, my class is almost starting, and, you know, probably I will not be able to post as much, so I'm maximizing my time. So you take your C-clip off and put to the band that's on your hook. But I'm still going to upload videos even though, you know, I have classes. This year I'm taking online classes, so yeah. My mom told me that I could film videos every weekends for me. So Saturday and Sunday, which for most of you, is just Friday and Saturday, because I'm 12 hours ahead American time, so that's why. So I'm not excited about that, because I want to, you know, make a lot of videos for you guys, because you're special to me. But because of school, it's, you know, my times, I don't have much time. That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, after you're done with your row, you still have 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next row will be, we are going to start doing some color changes now. So that's the first and second row here, and as you can see, the next few rows will have our body color in it. So yeah. So I cut the video to make my plot here, and this is the plot for our next row. So our next row is going to be an increase using this plot, this format of bands. So we are going to have 1 body color, 3 accent color, 2 body color, 5 accent color, and 1 body color, and we are going to increase. So let's start going to our first stitch, and this we are going to do a color change because this is our body color, so we want to pull through everything, reclaim, and stitch. Now we want to go back to the same stitch since, you know, we are increasing, and since we are doing a different color, we want to color change again. So pulling it through everything, reclaim, and stitch. And you might get confused, but, you know, just a reminder before we start the next row, the real stitches are the big teardrop shapes. So if you see a small teardrop shapes, then that's a fake, that's a doppelganger. So yeah, and we done. We just did our first increase. Let's just go to our next stitch, doing an increase in our accent color, so no color changes. Go back to the same stitch and increase. And our next stitch will still have an increase, okay? So all of these stitches will have an increase. But we are going to do a color change. So 1 band, pull through everything, and stitch. Now go back to the same stitch here. And we are not going to color change since they are just the same color. And stitch. Now our next 2 stitches will have an increase still in our accent color, but first we should color change. So 1 band, oops, so again 1 band, pull through everything and stitch, go back to the same stitch for an increase, and we're not going to do a color change. Next stitch will have an increase, no color change or whatnot. Then our last stitch will have an increase. First will be our accent color, go back in and change color to our body. Now take your C-clip off and put to the bins on your hook. And this I want to just you know, with all the color changes that we did. So here is, this is gonna get tricky, but again, the real stitches are the big teardrop shapes. So if you are seeing the small teardrop shape, they're not stitches. Like this one, that's not a real stitch, that's a fake. And this one too, that's not a real stitch, that's a fake. So we are counting the big stitch, the big teardrops. So this is 1 big teardrop, so that's 1. Another, another. So let's count the big teardrop shapes that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is the one that's on your hook. Yeah. So our next row will be a single and an increase in this format. So you can pause the video, follow the format, single increase. So we are going to start with 1 body color, then 4 accent color, 3 body color, 2 accent colors, 4 body color, 2 accent colors, and 2 body colors. So let's do our rows. So the first stitch will be a body color, and our last stitch is a body color too, so that means we don't want to color change. Our next is going to be an increase, right? Since we are doing, let the vehicle move. Since we are doing a single increase, so that's a single, this time is an increase. So let's do it. 1 band, since we are doing a color change, pull through everything and stitch. Now we want to go to the same stitch and do our increase. Since again we are doing single increase, now single using our accent color and increase. First increase is going to be an accent. Second, go back to the same stitch. Second increase is different our body color, and since it's a different color, let's do a color change. So, and then single increase again. So we're not going to do a color change for now, since we are doing body color. Single increase, go back to the same stitch for your increase, and then different color. We'll pull through everything and stitch. Now next stitch will be a single. Next stitch will be an increase. Increase in our body color, so color change. And then single, we are not going to do a color change because we are doing our body color. Next stitch will be an increase, so no color changes for now. Go back to the same stitch and do our color change now, since we are using a different color. And single with our accent color, and increase using our body color. And don't forget your color change. After this, we are gonna have 18 stitches, so take your C-clip off, put it to the band on your hook, and let's count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 is the one that's on your hook. So I'm going to put it to my arm so that you can see. There's actually 2 different colors. It's not that visible. But anyways, yeah. Next row will be single increase. So next row again is single increase in this format of colors. 1 on your body color, 4 of the accent, 5 of your body color, 11 of your accent, and 3 of your body color. Now let's do that. So single first with our body color, and single again, and it's an accent color, so we want to do a color change. And next will be an increase, since single increase, and we're not going to do a color change. And do a single, no color changes, and single again, and this time we are going to do a color change. Then increase, no color change, and single, no color change, single, and single. Increase is a color change. So no color changes until I say we are going to do. 1. So single, increase, still using our accent color, single, increase, and single. Our next single is going to be a color change, and increase, no color change. Take your C-clip off and put to the band that's on your hook, and we should have 24 stitches. So let's count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 2, 23, and 24. So that's on your hook. And it's not really visible, you guys, but I use 2 different okay, I'm just going to, did that help? No, that didn't. But yeah, I did use a different green for my body color. It's not that visible, but yeah. So let's not talk about that. Our next 6 rows will be a single row around. Finally, no color changing. So have 6 bands here. That's going to represent 1 row, and I'm going to do the first row with you. So you're gonna pause the video, make 5 rows off camera, and come back to me when you're done. So let's do our first row, and be careful with our color changes. Go to the big teardrop shapes, not to the small ones. So yeah, just single row around. And after this row, we are going to add our eyes. I mean, not after this row, after the 6 rows. When you come back to me, we are going to add our eyes and our nose too. So we are almost done. I'm so happy. Shouldn't have used this, because they're like almost similar. Not sure if you can tell that there's a difference. In the camera, it looks similar, but in real life, you know, while I'm, you know, filming this, there are different colors. But yeah, I don't have much rubber bands, so I'm just working with what I have right now, so I don't really have a choice. So yeah, planning on saving some money. Thought I could buy a laptop for my online class, so that's why I'm not ordering any bands. I still have a lot, but you know, very few amount. That's okay. I'm gonna buy bands when I have money, and when I have literally nothing. So once you're done with that row, you can take your C-clip off and put it to the band that's on your hook, and let's count if we have 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So pause the video right now and come back to me when you're done with your additional 5 rows. Hey guys, so I'm back and I did my additional 5 rows around, and yeah, that's a total of 6 rows of single. So this is how my piece looks like, and I hope yours too. So what I do, since we are going to add our nose and our eyes and our smile, is just clip this band, C-clip, to this next stitch, like so. So this, make sure your C-clip is up, and that's your like plot for your face. And if it's not clear to you, let me try to but anyways, so let's add our nose first, because that's going in the middle here. So just put your nose safety eye there. And what to do is add the backing. This is, there we go. I added my backing. Now what I do is add the eyes. So they are in here, in this part. So we have the nose here. And then this side, this part is your accent color. This side is your accent color. This side is your accent color. And you have your body color here. And then your accent color at the bottom. It's not clear. Let me try to, you know, try something. But if you're not, okay, I did not find a way. But, you know, just to indicate, make sure your C-clip is on top. And you're also gonna know, like, for example, you use different colors. Like, I mean, I use different colors, but they look as one. This is how it should look like. So this is mine too. So we have my nose, then the top part here is our accent color. Side part is our accent. Side part to the left is our accent. Then we have this body color, and that's where our smile is gonna go. I have that here. And then down that is just our accent color. So yeah. I'm just going to put my sloth here so that you can also have an indicator. So what I do is add the eyes somewhere on the sides. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you where I placed them. So I placed them, so you have your nose, then your magic, so this is 1, 2, 3 rows, and then your eyes. What about this? 1, 2, 3 rows, then your eyes. And once you are satisfied with how your eyes is looking, you can just add your backing on. But yeah. So now let's add our smile. And that's our body part here. So there's a divider. Our accent color, then our body, and our accent color. Same as this guy, where you can really see the difference. So you have your accent color, then your body color, which is 4 stitches here, then your accent color. And we want to grab 2 of our black bands, and we want to put it on each of the side here. So we have 1, then the hole, then 2 and 3, then the hole. So that's where we are going to put our smile, in the middle of the 4 stitches, like so. Then you're just going to grab a black band and slip knot. Then go in front and fix your smile. And there we go. Yeah, I'm really sorry if they look just one color. I promise you they do not. It's just the lighting. And even if I add flash on, it still looks as like one color. But I do hope you can see that there's a different color. But when you use 2 very different colors, it's gonna look like this. So don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna put it. Oops, my guy fell. Anyways, yeah, that's how you do the face. Then for your slip knot on your smile, you can just hide it onto some stitches to secure it. Yeah. I'm just fixing my smile. And yeah, let's proceed to our next rows. So let's continue now. We can just unclip this C-clip and put this band with the C-clip on our hook. and we're actually gonna start decreasing. So first, this row we are going to do single decrease. So let's do our single decrease, and we are going to end up with 18 stitches. So single and decrease, and single decrease, all the way around. Single decrease, go back to your single and decrease. This is not a singing channel or a music channel. This is a looming channel. But yeah, just do your single decrease. Single. And this one look way bigger than this. Look, the head. This one looks a bit bigger. I don't know. I did 6 rows on this too. That's basically just because of the band type. Because the opaque ones are slightly thinner than the neon silicone bands. So, yeah. But single decrease. And we are just, after we do our head, we are going to proceed with our body and attach things. We're almost done, thank goodness. But yeah, after we do that row, we are going to have 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This row is going to be single decrease, and we're going to end up with 12. And after this row, we are going to stuff. So let's do our single decrease around, everybody. Single decrease around, everybody. Single and decrease. I really have nothing else to say to you guys. My life is boring. So I could talk something to you guys about my life, but I just don't have anything to say to you. So that's why I'm just like saying single decrease around and making weird tones. Anyways. Yeah, I'm done with my row, with this row. So I'm just going to stuff. So once you're done, you want to put your band with a C-clip on to the body of your hook and grab your stuffing. And as usual, you do not need to overstuff your guy. We just want to put the right amount, and so that it holds its shape. So it doesn't have to be a lot. I'm gonna add a bit more. And once you guys are satisfied with your stuffing, you know, you do not want to add more, then we can just decrease around. So, decrease around. Decrease around. Decrease around. Decrease around, you guys, until you reach the band with a C-clip on and a slip knot, and then we can proceed with the body. I don't know how long this is already, so that's not good. Because, you know, if I have longer videos, it takes a lot of time and a lot of space too. That's okay. Then once you're done decreasing around, what I do is I go to the first stitch and stitch across and just do a decrease form and just rub one band, pull through everything, and then slip knot. And I just hide the slip knot inside my head. And that's how I close my things. Like so. And once you're pulling your stuffing, you can just push it back. And you can kind of fix your head. And that's how you do the head. Now let's do our body. Okay, to start our body, we want to do a magicking of 6. And this is going to be for all the rows. We are going to use our body color. So let's do a magicking of 6 stitches. A magicking of 6 stitches around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more. 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you have 6 stitches, you can just take your C-clip on and put to the band that's on your hook. Our next row is going to be an increase around. So let's do that. And if you guys are wondering why, you know, like if some of the bands look different from each other, this is I mixed 2 greens together because I ran out of the neon green silicone, so that's why. But they look pretty similar, not much of a big difference. So thought it'd be funny to say that. Anyways, we are almost done. I can't wait to finish this. The sun's almost out, so we have to be quick. Well, I have to be quick. I have to speed up, but not really like speed up, you know, because that's not good, especially for the beginners. You know, we're beginner friendly. After that row, we should have a total of 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next row is a single and an increase. Let's do our single increase. And I also do not know how long it is right now so far. So when I edit this, it's gonna be a surprise. Hope it's not that long though. 1 hour is enough for me. But if it exceeds, that's still cool. What's important is me not rushing throughout the tutorial so that everyone can understand with what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Yeah, but yeah, do your single increase around. I just want to talk because I do not want this video to be so boring. All you hear are the background noises. So, and after this row 2, we are gonna end up with 18 stitches. So just do your single increase. Take your C-clip off once you're done with your row and put it to the band that's on your hook. Now let's count to see if we have 18 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I cut that out because my grandma called me. Anyways, our next row is going to be single, single, single increase. So 3 single and an increase, and we are going to end up with 22 stitches. And our last 2 stitches, I think, is going to be single. So single, 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 increase, and then single, 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 and an increase, and single, 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 and increasable, and single, single, and an increase. Single, single, and increase. Single, single, and increase. And just like I said earlier, our last 2 stitches will be single. So we're gonna end up with single and single. So single and single. And after this row, we should have a total of 22 stitches. 22. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Our next 4 rows is going to be single row around. So I'm going to do the first row with you and pause the video, make 3 more rows, and come back to me when you're done. Oh, yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop the band, 11, 12, 13, then we have 14, then 15, 16, 17, then 18, 19, 20, then 21, and 22. So pause the video, make the 3 rows, and come back to me when you're done. Hi guys, so I'm back and I did my additional 3 rows, so that's a total of 4 rows of 22, and this is how mine looks like, and I hope yours looks like too. And it's almost nighttime. Sun's almost completely out, so I'm gonna have to, go quicker. That makes sense? So the next row is going to be 3 singles and a decrease, and we are gonna end up with 18. So let's do 3 singles, 1, 2, and 3, and next will be a decrease. Then 1, 2, 3 again, and decrease. So 1, 2, 3, and a decrease all the way around. 1, 2, 3, decrease. And I'm sorry if I seem quicker. I'm just, catching up with the sunlight. 1, 2, 3. But you can always choose to, slow me down if I'm going way too quick for y'all. And our last 2 stitches will be a single. Oh, yeah. Then again, take our C-clip off and put it to the band with the C-clip on. And let's count if we really have 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So again, our next 4 rows is going to be a single row around. And I'm going to do the first row with you, and you're gonna pause the video and make the other 3 rows. And we're almost done, you guys. And that's a relief. So I'm going to do the first row with you, and every after the row we are still gonna have a total of 18 stitches. So yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to count my stitches as I go along. So that's 5, 6, 7. You know, I'm counting my stitches as I go along so that I don't have to recount. So I'm just gonna count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So pause the video and let's make 3 rows and come back to me when you're done. Hi guys, so I'm back and I did my additional 3 rows off camera, and this is how my body looks like so far. So this is our last row, and the next row is going to be a last row, and what we are going to do is a single and a decrease. So single and a decrease, and we are going to end up with 12. And after this row 2, we are going to stuff our body and attach it to the head and attach our arms and the legs, and we are going to be done. And I'm sorry guys for the lighting again, only a few sunlight is left, so yeah. And I had to do several stops, several cuts because of my grandmother, but yeah, we're almost done. Single and decrease. And once you are done doing your single and decrease, you can just take your C-clip off, then go to the next stitch, and you want to slip knot a tight one. And we are just going to stuff our body first before we decide to attach our head to the body. And the way you attach the head to the body is, if you made the monkey by Craft Muse, this is how you, it's the same way for the attaching. So we are like sewing them. So yeah, that's just how this is done, but you know, you can choose to stitch it too. So any ways you can do it. You know, you can do it however you want to do it. I know everyone has their own way of attaching things, so I'm just gonna zoom out a bit. And yeah, so let's just grab our head first, and you know, we put it this way, and then we have our band and sew it on. And also like the zooms too, like for the nose part, this is sewing. So we have our slip knot here. We want to slip knot again, so I'm just going to slip knot 2. That's 1, and this is my number 2. And what I do is, this one goes to the back, and I just put my head on top. I'm just going to bring the camera upward more, and then I pick, you know, wherever this guy lands on, like the slip knot, is where I'm going to put it in. So it's just like really sewing, you know, but if you want to stitch it, you can do that too. So we are sewing now. Looming turning into sewing. That's fun. And once you put it onto the head part, you want to go to your body again and slide this chain. Then once you're done with the body, wherever, you know, it kind of goes to is where you are going to grab it. And just really how Craft Muse does her attaching for the monkey. So yeah, we're going to do this back and forth. So again, if you put your this slip knots to your body, you're now going to go to your head then your body again, and your head, and your body, and your head. And your body again, and your head. So that's really what you are going to do. Body, head, until you attach everything together. So body, and then head, then body again, and do your head, and your body. And this is also one reason why we want to attach our body to the head first, because if we attach our arms and legs to the body, then we do this last, there's a tendency that everything goes to the wrong direction. So that's really like smart. But yeah, once you attached everything, you can kind of fix it to your liking. And once you like how it looks, I think I'm already okay with how this guy looks. I'm just going to tie this band at the back. So tie, and after tying, I'm just going to put it this additional, like the slip knot left, to my body. And that's how you attach your head to your body. And yeah, you can kind of fix it. And now we can attach our arms and legs. So let's attach our legs first. I mean arms. So yeah, let's add our arms. So for the arms, they go here, this part, this side. So your arms are the smaller ones in length. So what you're going to do is, so you have your body, so this is the last row of your body, and you want to go down a row, and that's where you are going to attach. And you want to start going through the sides, and just, you know, grab your first slip knot and attach, and go to the next stitch of the body, and your slip knot, and stitch of your body, stitch of your body, and stitch of your body, and your slip knot. And what you're going to do is grab one stitch of your arm and just slip knot it to the body. So it's getting no sunlight now, so I'm going to try to turn my lights on so that you can see what I'm doing. So I will come back. So I just turned my flash on, so I'm sorry guys for the backgrounds. But yeah, that's how you attach your arm. So you just want to go, let's attach this side first, next. So the last row of your body, and then go down a row, and you are just going to attach. So you want to go to your body stitch first, and then grab your arm and grab one slip knot, then go to the body, and then stitch your slip knot to each other and to your body again, and slip knot, stitch, and grab a stitch here and slip knot it to the body. So, and after that slip knot, you can hide it inside, So yeah, that's how you attach your arm. And for the legs, it's the same way too. So let's attach our legs now. Our legs go to a row. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row number 5. So go to the side. So line your first stitch, you attach your arm and to your row number 5. And just the same thing. Stitch over your body, then your slip knot, and next stitch of your body, and then attach your slip knot, and next stitch of your body, and attach your slip knot, and just slip knot. Grab a stitch of your legs and a stitch on your body, and you want to slip knot. And hide your slip knot inside the body. Then let's do the same thing to the other side. So row 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 5. Right here. 5th row, and your legs, stitch of your body, and your slip knot, next stitch of your body, and slip knot, and then next stitch of your body, and then grab your slip knot to stitch, and then a stitch of your leg, stitch to a stitch of your body, and slip knot. Really sorry, you guys. I apologize for the lighting change. But yeah, I have no choice but to go with what nature has to offer. And it's already nighttime. I think it's 6 already. So yeah. But that's how you make your sloth. And if you want to like make them hold hands and legs, you're just going to, you know, grab a stitch from your grab your magic ring and the other, you know, just stitch and, you know, slip knot them, and then hide, and do the same thing to your arms. So your triple loop cap band and the other two, and just slip knot and hide. And that's it, you guys. That's how you make the sloth. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I'd greatly appreciate it. And comment down below too. I reply to all your comments. I love reading your comments. So thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in today. And again, I apologize for certain things. So yeah, this has been Olympus the Loomer. If you make one, do not forget to tag me and Zimmy Looms. I will put up our Instagram below and Zimmy's YouTube as well, and use the hashtags Olympus the Loomer and Zimmy Looms. We would love to see your guys' renditions. This has been Olympus the Loomer, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! And I love you all so much.